Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to CoalLLC. This is a mining game, pretty much, but it's kind of incremental to an extent, too. We're going with an Alexa skin because why not promote another YouTuber? It's fun. So we're going to go ahead and do a new game. We're going to do Standard. I've unlocked a few things, as you can probably tell. We've gotten some levels, but that was mostly just me experimenting things. We are going to go with Shaman today. Internship, you're probably going to see a few people playing with that. It's fun. It's fine. It's good for unlocking stuff and squeaking your microphone once or twice. But Shaman, for me, has kind of like an interesting mechanic with his elemental equipment and an electric pickaxe. But we do eventually need to do internship to get like gunslinger and stuff like that. And we also need to probably... yeah, we need to get gunslinger for demolitionist. I think we just need to reach level 17 to get kind of on the path to what I really want to try, which is we go Maverick into the mule. I want to try the mule, funnily enough, but you are our pick. And yes, I have beaten this on standard up to 22 freaking days. I've not done funnel, but the ore is out to the sides on that, and I'm kind of dreading it a little bit. I'll try it eventually, and we have several other things to mess with it. You have sparse, you have tight funnel, which is very strange. But as far as funnel goes, it's basically more difficult further to the left you go. I have not gotten the true ending yet, but let's go ahead and do a normal run with this. We have nothing starting out. Unfortunate, really. It's a shame. We don't have access to anything. But yeah, our goal is to go down further, faster, and angrier. Well, not really angrier, just with more picks. We're serving capitalism. And you're going to have to get used to that little grumbly noise of that. We do have some quests. Do I actually want to do all the quests right now? Probably not. They don't really add too much for me, at least in my opinion. It gives us access to a vacuum if we do. There's some mermaid quests on the left. There is a quest right here for a compass, which will show us basically the way home. And then there's a penguin quest and I believe it's a heart diamond quest as well. That gets us a little bit further in, but I actually like doing those later whenever we're going really deep because they're more useful then anyway. And I think I might have just locked myself. Oh, nope, I didn't. Whew, thank goodness. Yeah, you can lock yourself down here, especially on this first day. I do think they should have started you with a few platforms or something like that, just like an oh shit button. But they did not. So we only need 40 coal for the first day anyway. So let's go ahead and make our way through. Making my way? No. Downtown, walking fast, faces past, we're homebound. We're going to go ahead and get as much loot as we can, and I will go ahead and break that one. So I can get up here. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Anything that you don't deposit into the coal thing will be a problem for you. And our range on this is not terrible. And we do actually have to go up this other way. So I'm going to go through the coal over here real quick. Just to get a little bit. We'll use that iron as... oh, we want to be careful. As a platform. Okay, so we have 20 seconds. And yes, the iron is worth more, but I need it as a platform. There we go. That should be a decent enough start. And yes, we can end the day quickly. Like, if we just really don't feel like it, we don't get any bonus for that. I think you should get a bonus for that, but you don't. So we get ourselves a little bit of money. We could get ourselves a mining friend. We don't really want that, though. We want to improve our stuff, but we can't quite yet. We also want to get platforms. I'm going to go ahead and buy 32 of them. We're going to go ahead and grab some bonuses, which is going to be a longer day. You always want a longer day in this. And yes, we do actually have an inventory here. You have to be careful. Don't try swapping it here or you'll sell it. You have to swap it over here. And we start day 2 and get ourselves real amounts of coal. Well, maybe. Depends on how good we are at getting up out of this hole. I do want to grab the iron, though. That's going to be a good one. I just need to be super careful not to get too deep of a pit, because 32 only goes so far. And as you can see, we are absolutely just destroying everything around us because we have the electric pickaxe. Electric boogaloo? Can I hop? Thank you. I have had trouble jumping off of ladders. That's one reason why I use the platforms on this. And no, we're not going to be breaking through this relatively easily, so I'm not going to do it just yet. We'll wait until we get our first upgrade. Those chests can contain anything from things that will help you mine faster to things that will essentially cause you to have permanent upgrades for all of your guys and all of your various pieces of equipment. We will need to eventually get bigger backpack. And it looks like we are almost full now. And we're not even halfway through the day, which is a good place to be. Let's go ahead and get our happy asses up here. I'm going to save money a little bit. And just try and... There we go. Just on the safe side, put a little bit of extra in there. That's our quota for coal. Let's go ahead and get probably some of this blue goodness. The gems are worth a significant amount more. Good. I can speak the English. I really can't today. Today has been a very long day, so excuse me if I stumble over my words, but I did want to cover this before I get too far distracted from other things. And yes, we should be going after the copper and the iron for the most part. I just need to stay on top of focusing on it, because unfortunately, the coal is not worth a lot. It is worth like 1 each, but we get decent-sized stacks of them. So it's good for filling up our inventory, bad for getting a lot of currency. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these. We look like we have about a quarter of the day left. Whoop, whoop. Let's go ahead and get some stuff over here. It doesn't look like we're going to be in too good of a situation for getting more copper and stuff like that. So I'm just going to grab the coal and get back up there whenever that turns red. Because we're more likely to get more money out of this kind of stack of stuff than we are about mining through all this copper. Okay, now we are full. Let's go ahead and grab this. Later on, we will be staying down longer. But for now, not so much. There we go. A little bit of extra money. And let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. The green ones are going to take a little bit too long for us to mine through right now. I don't know how greedy I should be, but it feels like I should be a little bit greedy at least. There, now let's get out of here. It's going to take me a good chunk of change to get out of here. Because, you know, pathfinding in platforming is always a little bit of a challenge. There we go. Especially whenever you have slightly floaty controls, and that's about all we can do today. So let's end our day. That gets us a bit more money, 1,400. That can get us new equipment, which lets us go through stuff faster. I usually skip copper, oddly enough, because it's not a huge enough gap. So let's go ahead. Let's just go do that. Get ourselves the iron one. We want to be digging through stuff faster is the main goal. Probably after this next day, we're going to go ahead and get increased slots. We might get some employees, but they're going to be kind of expensive. We need like, what, 1,500 to get one of the gatherers, and I don't get miners early because they trap me down in the freaking mine. And watch the background, by the way. The background will get you a little bit of context for the story, and I have a feeling that is the secret to figuring out the true ending. But I have not gotten it. I haven't been on their Discord, so I don't know for sure. Go ahead and just... Come on, hop, hop. I don't know why that's not accepting my input to, like, actually press it like a real person.
I press it like a real boy. Oh, my.
No. I am not a real boy. I am a strange little man. Hoopa, hoopa. Can we actually get up there? We can break through. Oh, Jesus. Careful, Alzorath. You're gonna die. Okay, there's our stockpile done. So now we know we can get out of there. I'll deal with Doggo later on. But we want to be getting through these. And we should be able to get it through in like 4 or 5 whacks. I don't want to take them whenever we don't have a good amount of damage on stuff. Oh, God. This is going to be rough. I was not expecting gold pickaxe, but we're going to do it anyway. Whoop. Let's take you. And that is a purple one. This is what I'm talking about. Vertical jump velocity. Yay! That gets us a higher jump, which is a better. And we're going to go ahead and get ourselves as much iron as possible. And yes, we can actually bloop like that. And we'll pick up the iron instead. And now we just have a bunch of coal sitting down here. Okay, so we have that kind of sitting. Let's go ahead and get the heck out of here real quick. And later on, I will just be doing just ladder like this. Just so we can just go up quickly. Because you can just press down and go through it all. It's not a problem. As far as our time goes, we should be pretty good on just getting through all this without having to worry too much, but I also don't want to destroy my path back. Let's get that, of course. Let's get ourselves some of the blue gems. Nice. And we also want to grab more upgrades. These aren't really super important early on, but they become extremely handy later. We're going to go ahead and get the employee mining speed. Get our happy asses back up here because we are full. Okay, so that's a little bit more. And obviously, the more loot we get, the better. And you may notice, hey, there's a terrain shift down there. That is going to be very important very soon. The faster we can get to that, the better. Okay, iron. Yes, I will take you. Yummy. Go ahead and get some copper. Get the heck out of Dodge, because we don't want to run out of time. Anything we don't have up there doesn't count towards our profit for the day. And are we going to make it? Yeah, we'll make it. I should probably be cutting this a little bit closer, but I also don't want to lose the game on my first video on it. Well, I've actually done a video on the demo. I don't want to lose the game on my first video of the core game, the release, which the embargo releases the day you are watching this, so doing it. Okay, inventory bonuses. We're going to get a bigger one of those. We're going to get ourselves a friend. Then we're going to get ourselves even more. Now that we have more room, I can take 2 stacks of these so I can go deeper. But tomorrow's probably going to be... Tomorrow's bonus is probably going towards adding time. Or possibly getting the sapphire pickaxe. At least that's my plan right now. Obviously, having the gatherer there is going to get us some resources up a little bit faster. So we do still have to worry about getting it into our backpack, but nowhere near as much as we did before. So we just want to clear out this spot so we actually have a way up. Now we need 320 coal to get through this. It's usually not too bad, but have to be kind of aware of it. And it looks like that guy is doing okay at getting our stuff for us. Oh, we got an amethyst. Nice. And for the most part, you'll notice I am going to just dig down. I know that's not advised in things like Minecraft, but for us here, will work. Because frankly, I'm going to go straight up too. Okay, so that should get us a good chunk of that. Let's go and grab you. We are full ourselves. Let's go ahead and increase player pickaxe mining speed. Because that's going to help us out quite a bit. And we'll go and grab the blues. Let's get out of here. I think we should be able to just go straight up. Yoomp. Yoomp. And out. So there is our quota fulfilled. Obviously, we want to go ahead and knock some of this out, just so we have more down there for our angel to do. But we're at about halfway through the day, which is not bad. And yeah, that angel will pick up anything. It won't just pick up coal. It will pick up anything. I think it might prioritize coal, but I haven't gotten far enough into like the super late game. I've only gotten into the... I would say probably the 20s as far as the levels I've gotten into. And collector speed, yes, we want them faster. And he makes it so that if we break all this other nonsense, it's still fine, because he'll take it up for us. And anything we get while wandering through here is good for us. Now, I could wander completely off the edge of the map. There is no real end of it. It just keeps going to the left. for freaking ever. But at the same time, I don't want to do that because it's going to take me forever to get back. Is not where we want to be. We want to get increased stack size next, probably. If we can afford all this. Whoop. Get up there. And hop. I'll go ahead and grab that green gem on our way back down as well. We have a little bit of time. So getting this stuff right here might not be the worst of ideas. And let's go ahead and grab this coal right here. And then get the heck back up out of Dodge while our angel does the rest of the work. Because running and getting stuck down there with just loot just feels bad sometimes. Do I have another chest anywhere nearby? I do. Don't think I'm going to get it in time. Nope. I was trying to go for it. That way we could have gotten another permanent upgrade. But at the same time, we got another 3,600. That's fine. So we have the angel guy picking stuff up. We do have enough to get the sapphire pickaxe, or we can get more time. I think we go sapphire pickaxe. And then more time on the... Oh, I should have grabbed the emerald. I did not notice we were that close to it. Damn it, Napa. That's 1,600. That only puts up to 3,200, so we wouldn't be able to get the emerald. Emerald is a good one. I usually skip it, but it ain't bad, Gomer. We'll go ahead and stack this up to 32, and we're going to go down. I don't think we could do gray yet. I can try. Yoink. Climb speed, collector speed. Nope, collector speed all the way. And I actually need to get this guy. I kind of wish the chests had gravity, but they do not. Player pickaxe mining speed, that makes us swing faster. And let's go ahead and pop out the metal here. And I'm going to dig down the center. The center feels like the right way. And yeah, we are getting through this stuff fast enough. And I don't think our little angel is going to be fast enough to get all this loot up there for us in time, but I'm going to make sure it gets started. And yes, we do want to be grabbing these if possible. Collector capacity, yes. And then we probably want to start indicating our way up. Employee minor damage, employee minor speed. I think we're going to increase poison damage. You'll see why later. Poison is something that our little mining friends will use for us. Now, as far as it may look like, oh, there's going to be the same amount of coal down here. No. If we break these, they drop way more per block than the areas above. So taking a little while longer on them, not a bad idea. I'm going to go straight down like this. And then we're going to go back up. I got to see which direction he's going to fly. Okay, so yeah, we're close enough to our door. I had lost track of it. And yes, the fact that we have the electric boogaloo here makes it a little bit easier to get all of our loot through. We might actually get enough up there just with the angel guy. Let's go ahead and get out of Dodge. Whoop, whoop, and just go up. Hopefully we're in the right path. Dig that out. And we are a little bit off. Yep. Yep. There we go. And we've hit our quota. We don't have to worry about the rest of that anytime soon. And yeah, I do have a habit of just busting those down on the way through. And you can see we're already full. So that is something to consider. So we're probably going to take a couple trips down there just grabbing all that coal, which is quite a bit. It is significantly more than we see in a lot of these other areas. See, just like, blip. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and grab some of that. We'll go ahead and get him started on some of this other coal, if at all possible. There we go. And you can see that we don't fill up quite as fast with that. Yoink. We should probably have grabbed that green there, but we're already on our way back up. And I don't think we would have had time. I don't like getting greedy in this because I get way behind. Do I think we have anything better that we can get to? No, not really. Yeah, we couldn't quite get to the other one. But obviously, as you go deeper, the chests in the gray area give you better rewards as well. So go and get more time. We definitely need that. This costs 5,000. This puts us at... that'd be just over 5,000. So, yep. Emerald. And now we buy until we're at 0. Ta-da! And this is going to be a little bit faster going through the gray stone as well. If you ever notice I just take short pauses, it's because I have a mosquito bite on my hand. It's driving me bonkers. And you can see we're starting to get... oh no, power plants in the background. Whatever will we do? Probably not care too much. Grab you. You're going to be... employee miner speed? Yeah. I will grab this one since we're here. Oh, and we got a yellow pickaxe. That's slightly better. Obviously, the kind of like push the game ones, player mining speed. Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, the ones that let us push deeper faster are going to be not as good if you grab them from the top, but the permanent bonuses will be kind of nice. As you can see, green pickaxe goes through this stuff relatively quickly. But I'm going to go ahead and grab as much of this as I can real quick. Just so we can guarantee we have enough coal to actually get through all of this. And I'm saying in the center, like I said before, intentionally. Because it makes getting the hell out of here a lot easier. That's one of the reasons why the funnel ones are a bit more of a challenge. Because you're basically having to run further to get stuff out, and you're having to rely on the actual angels and stuff like that to bring stuff back up to your base. That's going to be... we'll go with miner speed, even though we're not really going for miners in this. I should be getting some more employees soon as well, just to make them a little bit more useful for us. Because if we get enough of them, they can just fill that up as quickly as possible. We just need to get higher level ones and more of them. Okay, at halfway, we'll build our first little bridge back up. I don't think we have any blues in our inventory. Oh, I guess we do. Yeah, because we're picking them up. That's a plus. Let's go ahead and knock out some silver so they can take it up. Looks like we are going to have to go up to deliver some of this coal and stuff like that. I do like that it trims the entities down but doesn't destroy the supplies whenever we get above a certain stack size. So now we just have a whole bunch of stuff that we need to be lifting out of this place. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go... and then up, and we should be near our hole. Yeah, close enough. Oh, if I can actually press the jump button, that is, we're close enough. Ta-da! And we didn't actually hit the quota, but guess what happens? We just go down. We're all of a sudden full again. Because we haven't gotten the upgrade to stack size and stuff like that. And sorry if there's like some artifacting. For some reason, my recording software does not like large areas of flat color. So you'll get like weird little artifacts where it's trying to save bitrate. No matter what settings I put it on. The only other recording I have is lossless. I do not have the hard drive space for that. Okay, so we got those. Let's go ahead and get those blues. We'll go ahead and get some coal going in here. Although we've already hit our goal, so we might as well go iron and silver instead. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and toss those and hope we actually pick up the silver. There we go. Silver's going to be worth more. So's the iron. We'll toss that and hopefully pick up the iron. Yes, we did. Yummy. And we'll let the angel do the cleanup down there. We should have one more trip down, I think. Unless this takes longer to get back up than I thought. We should be able to get ourselves a decent amount today. Now that we have longer day length, and we have all kinds of other shenanigans we can do. Grab those kind of just to get us on the gem front. Later on, we will be able to do a loot filter as well. I'm trying to get over to this silver here without completely destroying my floor. That is kind of where we want to be with it. Okay, 30 seconds. Go ahead and grab those. Let's grab... I don't know... Yeah, we're not going to have time to get through the amethyst. Grab this instead. Okay, so that's all we're going to get. I don't trust myself not to get up on time if we, like, have a miss jump somewhere or anything like that. So let's just dump it off, and we are needing platforms. And we can't actually go to the little thing for our dudes. Ta-da! 8,000 gold. That means we can not upgrade our pickaxe yet. Damn you. Increase inventory slots or increase stack size. We're gonna go stack size, I think. Yeah, and then we're gonna go another employee or two. And then everything else into platforms. Now, later on, I will be using things like the home teleport. It's just not something I want right now. So now we have 3 guys gathering stuff for us. Not enough to be exceptional, but it'll work. Let's see, are you going to be... Yes. Pickaxe mining speed. Thank you. And they should be able to start taking some of this up for us. We don't have to worry about it, and I'm just going to go straight down into our actual valuable zone. And they should not necessarily get us done with our progress, but there's going to be enough of them that we can get through the bullshit. Okay, let's get you. That's going to be... Could do sprint speed for later, but I think we actually do wet damage because we actually do rely a bit on wet. I'm getting wet. And now that's going to be our sign that that little chest right there is our spot up. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of wander off and use that as kind of like our target platform. Should I look for bigger veins? Yes, but at the same time, there's profit to be had here. And we can dig through this relatively quickly. Oh, don't want to fall all the way down. Let's see, can we get through here without taking away our platform base? Probably, I think. Let's go ahead and get our greens busted out. And it looks like they're doing pretty good progress. We might actually get that full just from the coal those guys bring up with just 3 of them. I don't trust it. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. And pick up our greens. And a little bit of the coal, just because we can. And then we go up and drop this off. Now, obviously, we're going to need bigger stacks until we get wings. And then we'll just be using those as indicators of this is your way home. Whoop. And yeah, just bashing that out to get it out of the way. Same for that. Because that's going to be stuff that they can take up while we're kind of putzing around. And yes, I will go back over to the right and grab some of the other loot. I just want to grab this first. Obviously, this takes for freaking ever to get through. Next one, I believe, is red. Oh, minigun! Yummy! All the loot! Go ahead and grab this. Let's go for poison damage plus 10%. Obviously, that was reckless of me, but Profitable. And now we just go and grab all that loot we just knocked free. That's one reason why you grab those things, by the way. We grab our gems, and we do get a loot filter later, like I said. So we could go a little bit further with stuff like that, just going completely ham on just grabbing the valuable stuff. Don't have access to it just yet, so we just get to do what we can. Yeah, they will grab a good chunk of this. Obviously, if we have more lucrative stuff for them to pick up, like the gems, that's a better pickup for them, but same time, doesn't... Whoop, oh, well, if I don't jump, I don't go to the right. Oh, yep, we can actually make that jump. Very surprisingly. Can I please go up? Yeah, I fight the controls in this from time to time, because you'll get deflected off of things. If you run out of the platforms, you can sometimes end up struggling to get back up because you have to space them out. Let's go ahead and grab as much as we can there. Are we already full? We're already full. But it's on coal, of all things. So I don't want all that coal. Getting 1 million coal is an achievement, but not what I want. I want the metal first. Let's go ahead and make that jump a little bit less jank, because we're probably going to have one more trip back down here. And it's going to have to be a rushed trip. And we're probably going to grab the coal, because it's all in this one spot. Yoink. And these guys won't come back up with it in time, I don't think. I'm not even sure we'll get back up in time. We need 25 grand for the wings, so I don't know if we are going to really get a lot in the way of wings. 17,000, we're getting close. That should be, yes, an upgrade to a silver pickaxe. So we sell the green one for silver. These are the 3,100, so a couple more of these guys. And we get ourselves a bunch of platforms. And just buy until we're completely out. There we go. Start day 8. This one should get us enough to go even deeper if we really want to. I'm going to go ahead and grab this since it's an easy one. Oh, we got a shotgun. Nice. I hate being pushed around by it. It's very short range, and you'll recognize this if you are playing as the starting character. They're actually proficient in guns. This character is not. Pickaxe mining speed. The faster we pick, the more damage we do to the ground. Okay, so now we should be a lot quicker at getting through the gray. Grab those, chip off a bunch of the nonsense, and look, we can get through the normal copper ones in like 2 hits. So we could even go down to the next tier down. And having more of those guys taking stuff back is extremely helpful. Obviously, we probably want to do an upgraded one so it can actually bring enough back that we don't have to worry about going back up ourselves as much. I'm just going to do this so they have something to bring back as far as coal goes. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but... Oh, we're going to grab that as well. We know where our way up is roughly. I'm kind of confident in our ability to actually get through this. Flamethrower, yes. Free loot for everybody. We actually have access to the flamethrowers as this character as well. So we can do some fun stuff with that. I think this is our central hole. So that's a good deal of money there. And we can even get through the purples. Sweet. Let's go ahead and make ourselves our platform back up now. I think this is the right hole. Don't say it. Oh, nope. Almost. Close enough. Have to make a little adjustment whenever we get close to it. That's fine. Nothing to worry about here. Grab you. Grab you. all of that stuff in the middle. At least we now know our way up. Looks like we are kind of full. We have room for purples. That's about it. So we'll go ahead and do another trip up as we get to the halfway mark of days, which is perfectly fine. Gotta look over and make sure I'm actually recording.
That was another mistake I made. That's how I got to 20-something. I was halfway through it.
And had forgotten to press record. Because Alzorath, is not the smartest person alive. Alzorath just enjoys video games and enjoys trying new things and exploring worlds presented to him, such as video game worlds. I think they're interesting. Of course, we want to grab you. That is going to be pickaxe mining speed. Yes, please. Thank you. You can already tell we are getting faster. Gotta get that speed. Yoink. Obviously, we are probably about full. So let's go ahead and do another trip up. We should be able to get one more trip back up. Our progress is currently fine. But as you can see, the silver pickaxe gets us a little bit further along. A little bit faster. We might even hit 25k on this one. I don't know yet. Okay, there's our blues. Blues are going to be a good pickup for us. We are actually full again. Let's grab you and then go back up. Oh, we got our first wand. Let's go ahead and just use it to the best of our abilities. And we are going to toss a bunch of coal in here and hopefully pick up things that are more valuable than coal. Yoink. And yes, I don't care about wasting money on 2 gold platforms. They are... At this point, 2 gold is just nothing. I think we do actually have enough to do one more trip up. It's going to be tight. So let's go ahead and grab as much as we can here. Yum. There we go. That's good money. Come on, get that. Okay, yeah, we are almost full. Can we get up in 13 seconds? We probably need higher jumping velocity, the way things are looking. Got it! Last second. Okay. So 1,100 copper. I don't know what determines the order on this. It might be the order you deliver them in. But 26,000. That's our wings. We need anything else besides wings first? Not really. Wings save us a bunch of stress. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a handful of these. We don't need a ton of them anymore. We don't need another... We're going to go and just get a normal employee now that we can fly like an angel. Of course, flying like an angel in this is not exactly the easiest thing. Employee miner speed or player jump velocity. We're going to go with employee miner speed because we no longer care about jump velocity. I will show you guys why in a little bit. Because we can fly like the angels we've hired. Okay, let's go ahead and grab you. You're going to be player pickaxe mining damage. That lets us get through these faster. Now we are pretty much free to go wherever we want. Which is beautiful. We do actually have to consider our progress as far as coal goes, because right now we are going to struggle on that. But now we don't have to worry about anything whenever it comes to getting back up. We just can't get up as... We're actually faster getting up, but we don't have to worry about... Ooh, we've got regular machine gun. Yum. I will gladly take it. There we go. And yes, we can use that to dig down as well. And I am bad at getting those. We want the ruby if possible. We got it. And we'll grab those. And let's go ahead and pick through some more coal. Because we're only going to be able to carry a few, like maybe 1,000 coal, if that. It depends on what else we have in our backpack. Employee collector capacity, yes please. Now I'm looking for our little miner friend, because he's the indicator of where center is. There he is. And this is why I grab those, because that tells me where I can fly up. It's literally just a paintbrush for me. Now we get out and whoop. Back down we go. Obviously, I can break stuff on the way down, too, and not have to worry about too much. But at the same time, I do like having the walls as indicators of which way is the center hole. Now we can actually see the layer below us. I don't think breaking it is going to be it's not too difficult. It's not great, but it's not too difficult. And there we go. Let's go ahead and just chew through this so we actually have a straight shot up. We have other visual indicators as well. And still not quite there. We're only halfway through the day, though. So that is fine. Let's go ahead and go down into our hole. Get ourselves some gems. Gems are going to be worth more, folks. Oh, we can't even... Okay, let's go ahead and toss some of those so we can get those greens. Can I have the greens? The greens. There we go. 47 emeralds. So lovely. That should be a full stack of emeralds for us, so we just start going back up and pick what we can along the way just to give them more to bring back. Because, frankly, they're slow, so right now they're not going to be able to come back up quick enough to actually satisfy me. So just sending stuff down after them is fine. This guy, absolutely useless right now. He's just there as a placeholder for more people to gather resources. We should be able to get a whole other trip back up as well. I'm just picking some of this stuff so they have stuff to grab. I don't think we should really be in the blue yet with this. Silver is capable of it, but it's not my favorite one. And yeah, we could go get compass now if we wanted to. We have plenty of iron in our basic digging zone. There's some silver. Silver is going to be a little bit more of a pain. Let's go and grab these. These are worth a pretty penny. Obviously, picking what you want to mine is a whole different deal. Okay, so we have enough iron to actually get ourselves a compass. That keeps getting in my way. I should have destroyed it earlier. But here's what the quests are. You basically come in. You must be a new coal man. While you're digging, a few people in town have tasks. Yada, yada, yada. 100 will do. There you go. And the penguin up the hill needs some help. Okay, we'll check on you. I think she needs something we don't have. Not sure it's hot today. It is hot today. 30 pieces of gold. We don't have access to gold yet. That is one more layer down. And you want a diamond. We don't have the stuff for you either. I could show off the vacuum. I don't particularly use it very often. At least I didn't in my last run of this. We're just going to grab what we can and fly back up. I don't think we're actually going to make it. The vacuum is nice. Are we going to... Oh, nope, we're not going to make it because I bumped my head. Oh, we had just tossed it in. Haha. Lovely. And yes, I'm going to have to audio balance this one. It's fine. Because the thing is, the pick is very inconsistent on its volume. As far as, like, global volume goes. We are going to get another... Oh, actually, bonuses. Increased inventory slots would not be bad. We're going to grab that first. Get senior collector. Get another normal collector. Get a couple more of those. We need 50 grand for the amethyst. Or 165 for the gold. Gold is enough to beat 15, by the way. We're currently at, I believe, what difficulty are we on? I think we're at maybe like... No, we're on day 10. Okay. 9 was where I lost my first run, in case you guys are wondering. And to combat the heat, I have the drink. So as far as this goes, let's go ahead and get a couple elementalists as well, maybe? No, we're going to get some more flyers. Just to get our resources back as quickly as possible. That's the whole goal. I can come over here and grab this real quick. It's a little bit of a waste of time, but it's okay. Pickaxe damage. And this guy will actually clear stuff out for us pretty nicely because he does poison and water damage, so he's going to soften the soil for us. Let's go ahead and bust those out. Now, these guys are going to get a decent amount of work done. Because they are a little bit fast. Well, the one is going to get some work done. Let's see, do we have... Oh, machine gun. Sure, I'll blast away at everything. And we'll go down with it a little bit. Not a lot. I wanted to get us access to a new one. Is it going to be a chain gun? Nope, it's going to be resources. How I know it's resources in that huge pile of nonsense is because it didn't display anything. If it's a weapon, you get a countdown. If it is a... And yes, this points to the resource pile, not to the hole. But yeah, if it doesn't have a timer or a pop-up saying, here, select something, it is just resources of some kind. So we got probably gems of some sort, probably rubies if I had to take a wild guess. And let's go ahead and chew off over here and look at all that coal just floating around. Oh my goodness. Oh my Lanta. And we got another machine gun. Whee! Let's go ahead and go down with it. And yes, guns actually have kick in this, so you have to take that into account. Are you going to be a yellow? You are. So we are going to dig down further with it. Fine. Go ahead and hit the sides, too, while we're at it. Yom. That will get us a decent way through. So let's go ahead and start picking the last little bit of this off. Obviously, we don't quite have the punch to get through that nonsense. But look at that. We're not even halfway through the day, and we're already halfway through our quota. Because them angels, they be angels. Down. And there is an item that makes you go down faster. It's a consumable, though, if memory serves. We're already full again. So this is what we do. We are our own angel at the moment, and we're a little bit to the right on that. I don't know how I ended up with that, but it's just because I'm probably a derp, but still. I just like that we get full as soon as we land and just have to fly right back up. Obviously, they're not fast enough right now to really take advantage of these lower levels. But they'll bring stuff back. They'll go and pick it up. It's fine. Not the end of the world that they're a little bit slower, but you can see how long it takes to even just get through the coal. Here, it's not worth doing that right now. So instead, we're probably going to be off to hit the gray and let the miner just sit down there softening stuff on his own. We should be able to get an upgrade this time. But we'll see how it goes. I could go talk... You know what? Should I go talk to her? Nah. It doesn't seem like it would be worth going to talk to the... whatchamacallit. And we're just going to mine up some of these so our little flyers can do their own thing. But the vacuum is at tier 2 for her. Right now, we would only get a dog, which is very distracting. And yes, very, very distracting. And they want 30 gold ore. So we're just going to go down here, mine what we can. Mind ourselves and our mining. And try to get just as much money as possible. That is the whole goal of going down in this. Is get all the money. We want to greed out for that? No. We can start getting gold on that layer. Blue is the layer with the gold. Green is... red is the layer with the diamonds. Okay, so we need to go back up. Let's go ahead and bash that so they actually have something to gather. Yummy, 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 yummy. Don't know if I've got it. We're a little bit to the right. I keep forgetting. Whoop, there we go. Sorry for hammering the keyboard like that. I was just wanting back up. Okay, how much did that get us? Only 45,000. Not the best. Not the best. Didn't quite get us up to the next pickaxe, but this should... Yeah, we can get amethyst like this. That should get us through the blues. You notice it actually does say their damage. This is 3 times as much damage. We'll go ahead and get a couple more flyers. Just a generic miner. Right now, we're looking at that mining speed. We haven't gotten too many of the chests, which is not necessarily the best of things. But now we should be able to one-shot pretty much anything we want. And go ahead and get the collector speed. We could actually have gotten the miner pickaxe thing there as well. We're going to need to start picking up our angels first, probably, as far as their speed, because they're going to become essential later on. The mining guys can only go down so far, even if you max them out. They tend to kind of putter out at the red. Let's go ahead, employee capacity, yeah. They can carry more back with them. As you can see, we're getting through the gray super fast. That's usually a good indicator that we should be onto the blue. And now we're just going to chew through as much of this other resource as possible. And, oh, come on. Mouse cursor, thank you. I lost it in the pile of trash. And they are actually mining their way through the stuff up there. You guys are doing good. I am proud of you. Sort of. Not entirely. And there we go. That's what we're talking about. And they are fast enough to come down to the blues. It's just they're not going to get it back up fast enough is what I was getting at earlier. Okay, so we actually do have a spot in our backpack for silver ore. I don't think our miners are actually going to screw us over this time, because they can't even get through the gray very well. But let's go ahead and do our first delivery. 50,000 is going to be a backpack upgrade. And yes, you can soft lock yourself. Well, not really soft lock yourself, because you can still lose, but... just send them down with us. Yoink. I think we might already be full again. We are going to still mine enough for them to bring up. We should be able to get this quota fairly easily with our current setup. No guarantees, though, in case I just go completely dumbs. And let's get you, and hopefully you are a yellow. That'll let us chew down to the next one and get a lot more loot. Nope, you are yellow. Pickaxe speed? Sure, why not? That increase is significant, though. That was our halfway mark. And look at all that loot up there. And apparently we did have silver loot on us. I'm going to do another trip up before I do that one on the right. I think we're going to grab this one first, just to be sure, because having this loot down here just means that they're going to keep going back and forth and grabbing it for us. That's not going to be a problem. That was just gems, which is fine. That's probably a diamond, if I had to guess. And up we go. Yoink. And we've hit our quota, so we're good. Now it is just a matter of beating the living hell out of a bunch of rocks along the way. Okay, let's go after this one. Because I think we're gonna be getting enough off of this to be okay. As far as money goes. I don't know if we're gonna hit the 50 grand. We should. Let's go ahead and toss... Oh, it was diamonds, by the way. There you guys go. Grab those. Grab more blues. Grab more greens. I don't think we had any purples in there, but we're going to go ahead and see if we did. And are you guys I'm going to leave the coals for them. Because they can't get filters later on either, so it's like, whatever. And there's our gold. In case we wanted what the penguins were selling. We don't get a lot of it. But it's enough to be worth a little bit of a penny. Come on, give me more blues. There you go. And back out. I don't know if we're going to have time to fly down and fly back up again. We're going to try. But I will show off the... If we get past level 15, I will show off the mermaid. Just as a thing that we can do. And yeah, they're getting loot over there. Grab this. Go back up. Think we are full. Can I actually bombard any of that on the way up? Not really. Not and actually still get up in time. Yoink. Ah. 745. I don't... That 745G in the top right throws me off. I don't think that is our actual... means anything. We got 57... Oh, we got a level up. So now we have a new skin, which is a skull. Not sure what that skull's about. It is not me. Even though my mascot was a little scully guy for a while and still is to an extent. It's intriguing. But those diamonds, they do be worth money.
Diamonds are a miner's best friend.
As an MINERS. Okay, increase inventory or dudes. I think we go increase inventory. Why? Because I want it. We can get another one of you and one of you. That should get us through the next day. Because we only need, I think, we only need 12,000 for today. That's fine. And we can hold all kinds of stuff on day 12. Okay, time to mine down. Oh, and we've got one of you, like, right at the gate. Yummy. Collector capacity +2. As you can see, we don't have to worry about anything here. We'll go with poison damage, because if you notice, this green stuff is the poison damage. Let's go ahead and grab you while we're here. Ooh, gems that are not worth that much. Lovely. Yeah, we want them to be coming down with us as far as possible. Later on, we're not going to be as worried about it. We're just going to try and get a handful of them at once. But at the moment, we can still use them. Collector speed, go faster. Because they get a speed multiplier, basically. As they level up, they get different speed multipliers rather than just necessarily raw speed, if that makes sense. So their higher base speed, the faster they go later. And they are probably one of the most important ones for us to actually do stuff with. So the mining guys are handy. The wing guys are essential. That makes sense. We need a pick upgrade, which is going to be 100 and something for us. Not going to be the most important thing, but it's still semi-important. Now let's go and get those going for us. I'm going to focus in on the coal for a while. We're only at 2,000, but we're only a quarter through the day. That is fine. And yes, they also do water damage, the mining guys. So the way water damage works is you basically do additional damage to any wet tile. In case anyone is trying to build a water build in this. I haven't tried it as like a main strategy, but using the power of elements at our disposal. Yeah, well, it's fine. Coal, go ahead and get rid of that. They're going to go ahead and dig through that other nonsense, and we're currently at 4,000. We need to go back up and deliver our pool. And not get stuck on terrain in the process. So 5,000, not really great yet. And I am just trying to bust through as much of this coal as possible as well. Because that's going to be a real quick way to get some extra coal going up. Because while it's not as much as the floor below, that is something for our dudes to actually do stuff with. it's not as much coal as you necessarily want. And we're currently full, so we need to do a few trips up. We just need to leave enough down there for them to actually kind of just dig around in. Okay, so 8,000. Just bash that. Bash that. We're just sending all kinds of loot to the bottom. It's fine. Everything's poisoned and taking damage as well. It's great. And yeah, you can see we just got 2,000 coal and filled completely up off of that. That should be enough for them to mess around with for a little while. So we should be good probably after this next trip. Although they might get it up for us. We'll see. Okay, so we want to go down here and grab from these, I think. There we go. And yeah, we're currently maxed out on our storage, so only so much that we can do. I'm just going to dig through that to get a little bit more, just in case. And yeah, they more than delivered on us. That's good. I like the flyers. Oh, they are picking up the trash up there. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, do we get more money from this? Yes. I think we actually have one more trip back up that we can do. And I think our guys are going to get another trip up as well. Our winged friends. We should get that filter soon, probably. There you guys go. Give me all of that. I can have more resources. Obviously, I want to be going up with the copper instead of the coal. There's our 30-second mark. Let's go ahead and press tab. I'm going to try and get some iron in here. That should be our inventory full. Yep, and off we go. You guys do what you can to bring more back, but no promises that you will not be stuck down there for the rest of eternity. Ta-da! Can we get this one? Nope. We're not going to get up in time. I was hoping it would be a scroll, but it was just a gem. You disappointed me. Only 50. We did not get as much today. That's not a good thing. Bonuses, inventory stack size could go up. That would not be a bad one. We need 165 for that next tier of pickaxe. We need that next tier of pickaxe to really push it. Go a few more fast boys. But they're 10 grand each. Excuse me. Or we can go one strong collector. They take 7,000 items back. That is, what, 3 trips for them to fill up the thing. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and grab them. I'm going to grab a few of you guys. I'm going to grab a few of these so we can actually make the indicators again. Jetpack is useless for us. There we go. We'll start day 13, and I'm a little less confident in this one, but I think we'll be okay. And yes, I am just clearing out the path down. I don't care that our guys are in the way. Collector speed, yes please. We just need to get as much of this going as possible so they can bring back full loads of just royal pain in the ass. And eventually these guys will fall down as well. They'll just mine out underneath themselves. Yeah, gray, not the best one for us. We're still going to clear it out, though, just to have loot for them to take back. We need 18,000 bloody gold. Oh, there's a good one for us. Let's go ahead and grab you. Collector speed, yes, please. Thank you. And it was kind of important for me to take that other one. Just because that would make life easier on me. I was hoping it would be the Gatling gun. The Gatling gun is probably my favorite of what we can get from all that nonsense. But at the same time, not the only thing we should be doing anything with. I think we should be fine going a little bit further than this. And yes, I can be more efficient with what I'm picking as far as like where I pick on it, because I should be picking at one end and working my way to the other. As far as pickaxe, that is. Because right here, we've got this area cut off over to the right. Let's go ahead and get it unlocked. But if that guy can get 3 trips up, we'll have enough coal for everything. The normal ones just supplement him. What did we act? Oh, that was just a plain slot. Okay. Okay, so there's another wave of those. I'm not going to go... I don't think I should go after the chest over there. I want to, but alas, my ass. There's our champion over there. He'd be grabbing that coal. That's going to put us up to 14,000 when he gets back, most likely. There's our halfway mark. Yeah, we might actually be able to make it with just the winged guys from here on out. It's kind of a tough pick, because if we start falling behind and we have it set to not pick up the coal, we are boned. There's our big guy. He should have 3,000 on him, shouldn't he? If he doesn't, I'm going to be very surprised. Yeah, you can see we don't actually have to come up very much once we have those guys running properly. And he should be dropping it off right about now. Funk Soul Brother right about now. Nope, he didn't have enough coal on him. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and grab a little bit more on the way up. He has stuff to do. And then we'll come back down for another trip to get more. They should have enough. Just to toss stuff down for them to grab. He's picking up stuff over from these mining guys, though. I don't know if we're going to actually get very much money on today's, though. Because I haven't been focusing in on the cash gen. You guys just grab what you can. Take it up. They should have enough in them to actually be worthwhile there. Okay, so we have our quota. Let's go ahead and get those out. We can get the purples. 35 amethyst. Cute. And away we go. Just so we can make sure we get up there in time to turn in our mother load. It's not actually that much. Yoink. There we go. And we'll just end the day. Actually, no, we'll let them come back up, see if any more deliver. You gonna get there? Oh, yep, we got 1. We got 2. 2 delivered. Yay. And that gets us 66,000. We're not progressing as much as I would like. Oh, bother. The purple is enough to get down there and get started on our quotas. So we're going to go like that again. Grab you. We just hold on to the rest of this, I guess. Ugh. 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 Let's see how much trouble we can get into over here. Do I grab this one? I probably shouldn't, but it's gems. It totally was not worth it. Yeah, I should probably just be grabbing the gray and lower ones that are near the main path. Let's go ahead and grab you. Collector speed up. Yes, please. Yeah, the gray ones, we could just, like, peel through all of it. Just go as quickly as possible to either side. I don't think that's going to be advantageous, though. I think going to either side super quickly would just be a problem for us. Collector speed. Go ahead and grab you while we're here, though. Collector speed again. Yes, make them fast. Make them fast, boys. And just get as much coal going up there as possible. I'm going to try and get that chest over to the left after we get a little bit of coal built up for these guys to grab. Because we have 2 silvers. And they can grab a few thousand each. They're going to be hovering around us trying to get it. Because they don't want to go up until they're full. There you go. Grab that. Here's some more coal for you guys. And I'm going to have to go this way. We need to keep feeding them coal. Otherwise, we're not going to make it. There are helicopters flying around outside, which is mildly unnerving. For those of you that don't know, helicopters around here usually mean either somebody got shot, somebody jumped in the lake, or medical emergencies of other kinds, such as, you know, major traffic accidents. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll grab ourselves this loveliness here real quick. Because it looks like they have hit their quota. We are at halfway, but we have not gotten anywhere close to our progress. Increase poison damage, sure. Go up, silver guys. We're just digging towards the coal, because we need as much coal going up as possible. That is the downside of this, is we literally have to just feed them coal. I don't know why I stopped swinging there for a minute. Let's go ahead and try and get out of this godforsaken hole. And I forgot to give myself an indicator of where up is. We'll go ahead and break out some coal while we're heading on our way up. Okay, we got 28,000 now. We're at 19,000. We have a quarter of the day left, which makes me freaking nervous. As I try and find my way through this garbage. Yeah, we're going to try and get some of this surface coal for them. So they'll go back up with it and hopefully deliver enough coal to not be completely daft bastards. There you guys go. There's some coal for you. And we should have another good coal vein there. Yes. You guys need to go back up now. Unfortunately, I don't have the button to force it, because that is a whistle. We're gonna be close. And I am having trouble navigating my ass out of this place to turn in my coal. Because I can't fly through walls, unlike them. Okay, so we actually hit the quota, so we're solid. We're good. I don't need to have anxiety out the wazoo for this. I need more time. 69,000. We do not have a strong enough pick at the moment. Dude. Yeah, we need 165. This only gives us 25 back. That only puts us at 100k, so we don't get the golden pickaxe before day 15. Could increase our inventory stack size. Could unlock loot filter as well. But I think what we want is more senior collectors. That way we have more fast boys. We'll go ahead and get the collector whistle. I almost just sold it. So start day 15. We just have to get them through our garbage. Okay, increase poison damage, or we're just gonna increase poison damage. Why not? And this is day 15. This is like the end of the normal runs. We'll see how much further we can go. I mean, we have been going for an hour and 15 minutes already, but it's fine. And I do have a B-roll in case we fail today, but I don't want to do that. Yep, we're going down. Whee! I will just keep shooting down till we get to the blue. I hate that I have to click that twice. And yes, it does launch us all around, the shotgun does. Not my favorite tool. And yes, if we get too close to the end, I will just tell them, go down, you bastards, go back. Turn it in. Oh, and we do actually have just a plain block unlock there, so that's not great, but it gets us closer to a bunch of coal. Because we need 40,000 to make it through day 15. That means that we need to basically be mining coal almost constantly because of our weak pickaxe. Your pickaxe is weak, young one. It's an insult to your family. There we go. Let's go ahead and get in here real quick while they are doing their thing. We are going to send you back. Just so you guys can go deliver. That is a what? That is diamonds. I need better coal vein. There we go. And yes, going down does get us better coal veins, but question of can we find a path through to them and still get the hell back out of Dodge? I was hoping that would be, and there's our red. I was hoping that that chest would have been a weapon, frankly. Okay, we're halfway, and we have, our progress is halfway as well. We actually have a few big stacks of coal down here as well, so that's a good one. Collector capacity, sure. Not the best of things for us right now, but we can send them back if they decide to just hover around us for like 3 years. Trying to get more loots. I should start mining upwards. So we can get back to reality. I'm not breaking into a freaking Marshall Mathers song. Yes, it was slightly tempting right there. Okay, so that should get us through this stuff really quick. Yes, I am intentionally chewing through these levels so we can actually get more just stuff for them to clean up. There we go, 36,000. Back down we go. And I'm going to go back down again. Just so we have more coal to go back up with. I don't want to grab that chest over there in case it's a yellow. We should be able to hit it with what's kind of floating around, but I need to find one more coal vein just to be sure. Something like that. Okay, can we get out of here and actually get back up in time? And we get our quota. We got our day 15. We drop that off. And yeah, we could go get some gold ore for what's their face, but I don't think it's going to make an impact. I don't think we've snowballed as much as I would like. 110,000, that's not bad. Still not enough to get the... Oh, what? Oh, celebration. I thought we were going to explode there for a second. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Endless mode. Next quota's 80,000. How much is it going? We have 116,000. We need to get that to get further in, so I'm going to go ahead and... Do I do the loot filter? I'm going to go in inventory on that one and get a fast collector and another senior collector. Just because that seems like it might be the wise idea. These guys are not the best, but they do bring stuff back, and getting stuff back up here is the goal. You can see the background is now just a complete fucking wasteland. Because welcome to coal as far as an energy source. Coal and petroleum products generally leave your environment rather jacked up. And it's always the shotgun. Why does this game hate me? The shotgun is probably my least favorite thing to get from those. It's not the worst thing ever, but... Oh, that... Okay, we have the ruby pickaxe. We need to go down with that. Okay, there's our normal pickaxe again. We had to use that. And we are actually already full. With all of our guys here, I kind of want to just go a little bit ham. Collector capacity up, sure. So I can carry more back on their trips. Yeah, we need 80,000 back up there to survive today. It's really a question of, do I think I'm going to get the 80,000? I should have saved my money so I can get the better pick, but... yeah, it's fine. If we don't make it, I can go have dinner and go to bed. If we do make it, we'll be fine anyway, because it'll make for a good video. Either way, it is fine. You know what? I am going to go in here. Into this. We're going to grab probably a little bit of gold as well along our way, but I want to grab this. I should have grabbed a bomb, actually, now that I think about it. You are going to be collector speed. You guys go back even faster. Oh, and we apparently do still have room in our pack for the gold, I take it, I guess? Oh, and they just don't have anything to go get, so, I mean, sure, you guys can just do what you want. The speedy guy is just doing his thing. There's some coal. I need a bigger coal vein. That one might work. Yeah, they're just gonna zip around us until we have something for them to take back. Say woo. Still a purple. No. Yeah, we might not make it today. I'm being a little bit too greedy with these chests, and we didn't do our optimal upgrade path to the gold pick, which would have been just waiting for yesterday. Collector speed, sure. Instead of getting more collectors for that, we should have definitely gone after getting faster picks. Because right now we are really struggling. Now we currently have 6,000 out of 80,000, and we're already way past the halfway point. So yeah, we failed horribly. It's fine. You can go through this and get up into the 20 days if you're actually paying attention entirely. Unfortunately, the downside of commentating is I lose a lot of my concentration. And chances are on us, we only have maybe at best a couple thousand coal. There's one that we want. That might actually save us. I don't think so, but it might. Because they are going back up with decent chunks of coal. They are filling up on it. And this one is all about the AoEs. If you didn't notice. Go ahead and get you going. No, we're not going to make it through today. Unless something really stupid happens and they all get up with like 20,000 freaking coal each, we've not made it. I don't even think we make it out of here. It's gonna be close for us. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna make it. We don't have, what, 60,000 on us? No. But hey, we got through day 15. It's a viable strategy. It's just we need to play it a little bit better. I have gotten further, as we saw on the little record screen there. And that was on standard that we got through further. I don't know. And here we go and explode. Bleh. I don't know if we have... Yeah, this one, I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be easier or harder. Because the quota is half of what it is. We would have had 40,000 at that stage. But we would have lost out on probably about, what, a couple 100K throughout the run? So that might not be a thing. Peaceful game. I actually haven't tried peaceful. Let's try peaceful and see what that looks like real quick before we dip out. Start day 1. Is there a time limit on it? Yes, there's a time limit on it still. Okay. You don't have quotas, you just mine for what you want. Which is fine. But keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time where we might even swap up our look here for whatever the heck we feel like. Maybe a little skull guy. Like a little skull guy, right?